not speaking that truth. But and there was too many people around me. I'm at a park, man. It's like the NPCs is crowded around me when I'm talking the truth. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, I was trying to get to the fact that you know, a lot of things in our life, they try to make us compare and shit. You know, with this system, compare cars, clothes. Somebody get a car, somebody get some clothes. They have you thinking, that what you need to at that certain time. But like I was saying, all my life, I've been taking my time with my journey and shit. I got my license at 18, back in the day, because I got my learners at 17. Everybody else already had theirs at 15, what I'm saying, and got their license around 18, but I got my license around 19, 18 or something like that. I can't remember, but I know it was that time. But with that being said, and then I got my car at 28, where everybody else had had their uh had their transportation, around their early 20s. But with that being said, like, take your time with your journey, appreciate, you know, um, live and learn abundance, appreciate, who you are, bro. Like, appreciate your journey. Sometimes the best part is when you walking through that shit and you seeing who left you and who you gained through that journey. That's the realest part. And then when you get the abundance of that goal you was set to achieve during that journey, that's cool too. But for me, it was always a journey because I met people. I found people who was real, and sometimes they kind of turn against me. But at the same time, I was building myself. It's like character development and shit like that, like on some anime type shit. Like when Gohan was trying to power up, you know what I'm saying? He had to go through character development. But with that being said, y'all, you know, just understand the journey. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else, because this whole world, that's the problem. They want us competing instead of uniting and shit. So I had to stop real quick and, and observe the ocean. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Live and learn facts. I take my losses the same way I take my wins facts, because that's the beauty of it. When you understand why you lost it and you had to get it back, you back to the top. That's why I made that song. But yeah, I'm just out of here in nature. I had retake this so many times because it was so many people keep coming close to me. When I'm trying to talk the truth, it's like the NPCs attract to the energy, man. Like I was really chilling right here. Somebody gonna be by a tree, like they're a couple or some shit. Like now they gone. They way down there. Hold on, y'all see it? Hold on. There's a couple way down there. Hold on, y'all. They're way down there, but now they gone. But now they gone. But I just want everybody to understand that you are important. Your life matters. You know what I'm saying? Through this shit. Even though this shit is some type of unbalanced realm, I think it's meant for character development. For real. Like, I think that's what it meant for real. It's meant for character development. But at the same time, we have to fight this shit on a scale of a united frequency. That's what I think too as well. But until people figure out that just because somebody else got a fancy car that you gonna have to get it, you gotta stretch yourself out to get it, and then you living above your fucking means, then you're not living. You're not living. You living for a vision. You living for an image instead of living for who you really are, your true essence. So I never lived for nobody. I always lived for myself. People were talking crazy about me all my life. Even behind my back, or they'll say sly shit in the conversation. But at the end of the day, it never stopped me. It never broke my armor. All it did was made me secure and made me know that if everybody is liking you or everybody favoring you, you're not living your true self. Everybody not gonna like somebody that's real, somebody that stand on business. Everybody not gonna like that because he's not playing towards an image. You know what I'm saying? He really being who he is. So until people realize that being yourself is more powerful than trying to uphold an image and shit, then the world gonna just be like this. There ain't gonna be no communities or unity. It's gonna be more isolation and division. But Yeah, it is beautiful out here. That's just a lake in my city called Lake Mare. Um, Savannah have a lot of lakes, uh, in this city. But I like this one better because even though this was like a prison back in the day, cause my dad said it was like a prison, it became a lake, and it's a beautiful place to be. You know, see, look, all that. But I never jump in that water. I can't swim. I wind up tip myself out the game. Trying to, but I share abundance to everybody, and remember, live your journey. Don't live for nobody else, man. Don't live for nobody else. Live your journey. Be who you are, regardless. Through the ups and downs, you could be the bummest or the most homeless person in the world, but you might be the truest and the realest, and that's gonna keep you going. That's gonna make you get more abundance that you get unexpectedly. You know what I'm saying? You might get something that you never thought you was gonna get because you thought you was homeless. But sometimes they'll be the realest people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, and even somebody who just, or somebody that might be living with their parents, or somebody might be living with somebody, that's not the final destination. But at the same time, don't stress yourself because that situation can become something that can benefit you more. Like you and your partner, or you and your person that you stand with can get another apartment, and y'all can come together and work together, and that could be the spot. You know what I'm saying? So everything have its reasons, everything have its purpose for you to grow, character development. And with that being said, man, I share abundance. This was bread and butter, frequency talk, soul talk. Man, look, I got more music coming, but at the same time, I'm taking my time. The next album gonna be some party joints for the cookout for the summertime. So make sure y'all check that out. Check out Jubilation. Check out Ashe. Check out Bread and Butter 2. I drop bangers. Check out Back to Soul EP. Check out all the songs so far. Cause when that summer joint come, man, we gonna be partying, man. And shout out to everybody that was real through my journey in my life so far, man. Shout out to everybody who let me down. People like family members who try to talk behind my back or try to act like what I'm doing in my life is not acceptable or I'm a bum or some shit. Just wait and see. Cause I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying my fruits of labor. I'm enjoying my journey. And just know this ain't the final destination. It's just a part where I'm looking at everything and seeing what's going on, who real and fake. Because when this shit you really get back to the top, it's already back to the top. But when it get to a point where y'all can see it physically, just know, bro. Just know. I share abundance. We out, man.